about right there. Give me my music. Welcome to the episode of Ground Floor, where we can agree to disagree, still be family. That's the theme song. What up, though? If you saw something new, that's the name of my rebranded YouTube channel, Middle Ground Jelly Network. All the shows are. Theme songs, what up, though? That's the songs from upcoming album. Don't worry about that. But theme song for this show is What Up, Though? Second album, Jelly World. On music, copyright, I'm muting on Facebook. I'm your host, Jelly. We got just Jerome today because he ain't got the glasses. He ain't Brother Rome. He ain't transformed like Voltron on us.
Hey, I got the glasses right there. What's up, good people? What's up, good people? I'm ready to get it tonight. Let's go.
The Big 100. I had to use Skynex. I'm like, what's a good title for this 100 episode? So Big 100 Ground Floor Celebration. 100 episodes in. This is like, wow. I didn't. Now, last week, I was checking something on Apple Podcasts, and they're the only one I've noticed actually have your count. And I was looking, my interview show got 329, sports show got 80. Then we got to here, I'm like 99. Like, what the fuck? Oh, yeah. We got to do a little celebration, 100 episodes. How about that? And this started with an idea to chop it up with First Lady Terry. She came through for a hot minute, 2.5 seasons. Then my brother Ron picked up the rock, kept running with it. And here we are, brother.
Hey, man, that's a blessing, man. Ever since you first told me about what you was going to kick off, which for me, I already knew about it back when. It was just a matter of time for you to catch up with the times of doing it the way you was going to do it. And, I think COVID kind of opened up that pipeline for everybody to start thinking of new creative ways to do things, because we was all pretty much stuck at home, working home.
Yep.
Speaking of that, they got one of those verses tonight.
Yeah, no limit in Cash Money.
Yeah.
I still don't like that I'm Flat song. Everything my mama name. Like, what the hell? That's what we doing. That's what we really motherfucking doing. I'm fly. Like, come on, man. We can't be fly with that. But we want to give a round of applause for 100 episode.
Definitely worth that.
Been a lot of great moments. I think the first one was.
When she get done, she at? She done. Got text it. I'm sorry.
No problem. I think the first one was when Doug was on the show, and he was talking about relationships, and I guess him and his wife at the time was having a discussion, and this dude happened to say, "Man, I let you talk," and that was like TV Go.
Oh yeah, I was watching the episode live. I remember that.
Like, oh my goodness. My brother John, he dying laughing. I'm like, this is what they talk about, like comic TV Go, where it just happened on his own. And it was awesome. Like, wow. Like, yeah, you really said that. He tried to stick to it. He just started laughing. So, like, yeah, you said some shit right there, dog. I'll let you talk. Go like, hell no.
Hey, no, I remember that episode, and it's funny because, back when he had said I do at that time, podcasting wasn't really as big as it is now.
Nah.
And so he, he probably would have learned that life lesson a lot earlier had those type of topics been around on a podcast for him to hear something like that. And the funny thing is, how like something that you think is a good thing until you get it amongst other ladies to understand that that's a universal language that they don't like to hear. And I think on that day he realized that was a universal no, and he thought it was good up until that point.
It was classic because and he always has conversation like you gotta have a little more controversy on your show because that's what catches people's attention. And sadly, my black people, y'all love damn drama.
Yep.
That's why the love and hip hop stuff might still be on TV and all these the pop balloon, all this chaotic drama, people tune into it. So I try to put my spin on it because I'm not really a drama person. I mean, why bullshit? Why? I don't get it.
Hey, at the end of the day, man, you got to you got to do your thing, man, when it comes down to topics like this, because you always say, well, we keep it real. And that was one of them topics where you keeping it real. That was his real experience. He was telling you, his side, what was going on, and like I say, he was thinking he was in the right all that time. Saying, but are you done yet? Are you done yet? And
yeah, it's kind of like you don't realize you're antagonizing by.
Yeah.
I'm like, you done talking. You ain't really trying to hear to understand, be sympathetic. Like, okay, you done saying? Like, oh, you getting my nerve. Keep saying that. Like, you done?
It could be taken the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? That person feel like you know what I'm saying? And then by the time the third, because when he did that, you could see the women like wait a minute, like
that was classic. Terry did that, grabbing the magnet.
Yeah.
But I looked at with this show, because one of the realists out here and just giving an honest opinion on whatever topic, it'll create that controversy within itself. It don't have to be, we're going to put this person on the show for that purpose to create a problem. Don't need to do that. It's going to do it on its own, give him whatever topic is.
Absolutely, man. The thing is, you don't have to, like you said, force anything. In current affairs, current trending things, and relationships is always something to talk about. Each week is something different, maybe a little different in a sense, but it's almost in the same category of, you're going to have somebody who want to settle down, somebody who don't. You're going to have somebody out there stepping out and somebody who won't. So it's always the same different things, but just different spins.
Now, another episode I can recall, and I called it because on Facebook, they let you know you can download the episode. They're going to take it down. And
yeah. When it's been out there for so long.
Yeah, it's about love languages. It was me, Terry, and Stephanie. Shout out to her being a contributor to the show. And she had the question about why is it an issue when I say we need to talk? And neither one was trying to hear my point. Like, to a dude, that's like, man, I need to go drink some Crown because she's going to be on that bullshit. What did I do wrong? It's not that. It's just maybe one thing. That's not how I got to hear that.
Yeah.
You change the verbiage because that sounds like we in the boardroom. You got the stack of analytics of why I suck. And I'm talking, we've been in a barbershop talking with dudes like, what's the word you want to hear? We need to talk. Because it is never saying you're awesome, you're this, you're that. Because you good right here, but these 4 things you need to tighten up. Like, okay.
Yeah. Usually, there's some ways to bring up. I remember that topic too, and there's some ways to bring up, some serious topic things that you want to run past your mate, your spouse, significant other, fiance. But like you said, as a man, when you hear those words, that was almost on that level of the "Are you done yet?" type thing. Like that's our version.
Now Terry, first lady of the show, was trying to say, I did the rose petal, the feminine, this and that, and I'm like, come on, Terry, your ass got a lot of gangster in you. I can't really see my homie really being that nice to the dude because you're already agitated about what you need to talk about. And it started revealing itself like, yeah, you did all that, but your vibe wasn't that feminine. Yeah, babe, I need to talk to your ass. You know how Terry get down. But we all start laughing like, come on, you're just going to come out. Come on, come out of there. And, well, you know how, I know. That's why it didn't go like that. Because you can have the scenery, but it got to be that feminine approach. Because I was trying to tell them, y'all know what your man radio station is.
Right.
Now, the funny part of it, both of them agreed, well, Well, I do that when I really want something. Like, oh, so that's that bullshit. So if you want to take a girl's trip, you want some money, this and that, you know how to do it then, but you ain't trying to do it for this serious conversation.
Yeah, you like.
Like, so you want to use that for some good stuff. Now I want to use it for this.
Hey, so they being selective on what they want to use it for.
Man. And they both was trying to act like they wasn't like, I'm a stubborn asshole, so I sit and wait because I know I ain't making this up. And it came out and they both started laughing like, okay then. So I know I ain't crazy about the radio station. You just picking and choose when you want to use it.
Mm-hmm.
Dudes be tuning you out. We need to talk. Now I need to go to the bar for a minute, go chill out, get my mind clear because I already know gonna be that bullshit. And then you talk to the homie, how was your days go? Man, we have conversations. We need to, yeah, man, you already know. Like, oh damn. I go like, hey, I already went to the bar, got some Jack, so I can sit up here and hear where my fallacies are. Now, to Stephanie credit, she was going to be you're A1 all over here, but I just need this right here. Like, okay, that's a better approach because not cases that don't happen.
Right.
It'd be more the papers on this date, you did that on this date, and our profit margins are sucking. I need you to tighten up here and there. Like, yeah, okay. Now, maybe the dudes need to do what we need to talk. It's okay, boy. You know, the stats are showing you ain't giving an alien head that much no more. Lingerie ain't flowing. I don't get a hug when I come home for working 12 hours. I don't feel the love, baby. I willing to bet females like, I know he didn't. Am I wrong? Wrong. They were lying. I know he didn't tell. We need to talk. You know, I know ABC did that. I do them for you. Like, don't feel good on the other side, huh? The phone, the rabbit got the gun. Fellas need to start doing. We need to talk.
Hey, that's real. That's the reality of it, bro.
No, you tired all the time. You know, work stress you out. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I mean, I just a little special attention. That's slow. Alien here, we'll be all right. Have a good night, baby. Don't work hard for you. Take you out. Spend my money on you.
Man, that's funny.
Just a little bit, like 50, just a little bit. I don't even want to watch it. Oh, Jeff, he's an asshole. Hey, God know the child he made.
Yeah, you got to do that.
And ladies, if you need to, it's holiday season, give that man some alien hair. He worked hard for you and the family. He deserved that in his life a little bit more. Stop being stingy.
Hey,
a little bit.
Hey, this man talking about that alien head.
I feel like Big Papa, you know, these few times out the month, you know, not damn just his birthday. and the Christmas, New Year. Come on, man. It's a lot of hardworking brothers out here.
Man, you know what's crazy is what was it, a couple of years ago they was making those shirts with their mouth do. And I'm talking about both men and women. That's what made it so crazy.
I'm gonna spit my water out, Drew. I'm gonna make me tired. What you doing? What you doing? I'm gonna make me tired. Oh man, hang it on.
Hey, that's the fun. That's one of the funniest ones because it's like people ain't playing around no more, man. Like,
nah, they not.
Hey, because it used to be a time that was just like, you know, one of the things that was a necessity for just, you know, the dudes for the most part. But now the ladies let you know, like, hey, come over here. You want to talk about what you ain't doing? Then
hey, I had a homegirl I worked with at Wayne. We'd be chopping up at lunch. And it was like talking to a dude, like, you know, he came and gave some head. I'm like, what you just say? She started busting out laughing, like, oh, I forgot you're a dinosaur dude. Yeah, we say that too, Jeff. Like, that just sounds weird to hear females say, oh, he gave us some head. Like, what the hell? That's what y'all do now. She had more of a kicker in my reaction, like, Yeah, you got me all jacked up because I ain't never heard nothing like that. Like, damn, they really do act like us, man. Wow.
Oh man.
Now, what was something you learned from doing this so far?
Man, what's crazy is I was doing the shield side of it. So each podcast that you do is always a learning curve. Because you'll see certain topics get more hits versus others.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't want to put yourself in a box. I call it putting yourself in a box when you find yourself trying to chase those same amount of numbers and everything. So I always say you just want to stay with hot topics, and you will let the numbers do what they do by having the trending topics, bringing the right thing, because you're never gonna have this thing 100%. It's not like a
Mm-hmm.
an easy format like that. I think that's the thing. It's an ever evolving learning curve. Where you just basically like, hey, here's the topics we're gonna talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Like I tell you all the time, half of the topics we come up with is me driving around all day and I'm blowing you up like, hey man, put this one on there, put this one on there. And it's kind of like an artist. You're an artist, and how the song can just hit you, and you go ahead and you write it down in that moment or type it up in that moment. Things like that. That's kind of like what I try to do, because I ain't no spring chicken no more. I gotta dang do it in the moment. So I'll blow you up and leave it on the voicemail. So
Yeah.
I won't lose what it was that I was gonna, bring to the table. But I think that's the blessing and the curse. The blessing
Yeah.
and the curse is having those you know, topics that is good, but all like we got one coming up that's gonna be good, not next week, but going into November, after the second week, talking about the zodiac sign things, because and that was one I just noticed things over the years. I'm like, you know what? Got to talk about that, bro.
Yeah.
So that's my thing, is just noticing that it's one of those things where it's an ever evolving learning curve, always ways to improve.
Yeah. I mean, I'm always doing research, watching everybody's
Get my
stuff
charger.
on YouTube to get a better understanding, how to host better, the chemistry, the vibe, and something in doing this I had to learn. I had to be comfortable being me in front of the camera. And then I have learned that I have different personalities for different shows. The interview show, that's the more corporate, serious ministry one. Then do the sports show. We're gonna talk a lot of shit over there with sports.
Absolutely.
This one gonna be more grown, sexy, comedy type stuff. And now my political show, that's more the journalism side of it.
Mm.
But I'm noticed, as long as you bring in the right energy for each episode, it'll be what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever going to come across is gonna like it, because I mean, all the shows besides the new one got over 5 countries rocking with it. And oddly, the 25 to like 60 rock with this one in the analytics. I'm like, I ain't think stuff we saying relate to the 27-year-olds really. So that's been impressive.
Yeah, I think the reason it's starting to hit the mid 20 the millennials is because they are looking for relationships. We always touching on different type of relationship things. We're
Mm-hmm.
talking about domestic violence. We're talking about people crashing out. We're talking about some of the relevant celebrity stories that's out there. Um,
Mm-hmm.
when you talk about that, I mean, most of them on social media already. So
Yeah.
it's not hard to have them, trending topics that they already interested in, and they want to know more about.
Yeah, and people stopped being honest. Like we came up during a time where the old school would pass the knowledge. Whether we thought they knew what they were talking about, we were respectful enough to listen. Now it's been a break in that with old school don't talk to new generation. They think, okay, y'all gonna tell us go to hell. We don't know nothing. Figure it out young.
Right, right.
So I think it's people that are looking to hear, okay, well, they grew up, they graduated in the 90s, so they ain't that far from us. How did y'all navigate the 2000s? You know, because I'm pretty sure dating switched up. Like, yeah, it did. You know, you definitely saw different stuff. It ain't like the stuff now where y'all try to. I saw a video earlier today. If he ain't take care of all my bills, he a bum. Like, what the hell wrong with some of these women? He ain't your husband, you damn nut. Unless y'all said I do, anything he do for you is that's a blessing. He looking out. But that's not, oh, to date me, you got to cover all. He ain't your daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, where you getting your twisted mind that a dude that's trying to date you need to take care of all of your needs, and he ain't your husband. Now he can be Captain Save. Hope he go put your cape on. You fly in, say today. That's your choice, man. But a realistic grown man is, wait, my wife. Who the hell you talking to? Go call Pookie.
You know what's crazy that you just brought that up? I seen something earlier that came across my I can't remember if I was on YouTube. I think I was on YouTube, and it was one of the shorts, and the quote was, "Don't be so focused on what a man can do for you. Be more focused on the sacrifice that he'll do for you." And I was like, dang, that's like a good way to put it. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say the dude telling you he's so into you, this, and this, and he'll do whatever, but he might live in G-Rap, a whole different city, 2 hours away. But
Mm-hmm.
he works remotely, so he really don't have to live over there. You know what I'm saying? It's just that he works remotely. And if you gun hole on being in the D area, whether it's the suburb or the city, and you just letting them know, the sacrifice would be him saying, "Hey, I'm about to relocate. What's some good areas for me to look at?" Boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
That's like a sacrifice example. You know what I'm saying? A female see that, she looking like, hey, this is somebody I might could build with. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to him just, going with the flow, talking to you all the time, and saying I call it the PayPal type setup. If that's what you want. If you on a PayPal setup, that's a whole different conversation. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole different conversation when you looking at it that way, because now it's a transaction type of situation, and you got to solidify what y'all are, because it's easy to do transaction. Some individuals, they making money like that, so the transaction that's an easy thing right there. But that's what you really want.
And when I was working on the project crew with older cats, getting my degree, we had a conversation about this where, like, okay, Jeff, if do you go out with a girl in your efforts to try to get something? Like, yeah, that's normally what you do. You date the female, see what happens. But what about you put $20 on the table? It's like 2,000. I'm like, put money on the table. And I ain't no John. What you talking about? They started laughing because they already knew where he was coming from. And like, what's wrong with it? Like, dude, I mean, you're going to pay for it, but I just don't feel. I just need to just put some money on the table. Like, what's up? Ain't nothing about me to make her want to desire me to do that. I just need to put the money on the table. Like, well, you're gonna cut all the bullshit, Joe, because she got a decision to make. Is she gonna roll with it or she not? No problem, no harm, no foul. I'm like, I can't see a world where that's what we do. And then mid-millennium, about a few years later, female people I knew were telling me like, well, if I really gotta take care of the bills, Jeff, he at least gotta have 150, 200. And I'm sitting there like, I just talked to this dude a few years ago, think he was crazy out of his damn mind. They have something like, nah, at least 1,000. Like, he's ahead of the curve. So I'm thinking, I'm arguing with this dude. That was a fun conversation. I was waiting to flow to drive from waxing him. Like, man, nah, see, y'all old heads be on that old 1970 cab. I ain't paying for no bullshit, dog. Hell no. What's wrong with y'all cats? And to hear females I knew telling me that, like, wow. Maybe I was the crazy one. And they looking at me like, he's still young. He ain't lived enough yet.
They say he ain't getting it.
Because they were looking like, even the one that was real family man to like, Chubb, you don't see the logic in it though? Man, you're a very logical type dude. I get the logic, what you said, but me just putting the money on the table to have, hell no, man. No, I ain't on what, no, I ain't doing it. No, hell no. And to hear that, like, wow, I had this wrong. And now they call it transactional period now. I heard podcasts saying it like, oh, this transactional dating now.
Oh,
I'll come up with numbers and y'all do y'all thing. I'm like, man, we had this talk 25 years ago, and I argued that man down like, man, ain't nobody gonna be doing what you talking about. Hell no. Maybe some old cats from the plants, sugar daddy dudes, yeah, but on average, no.
And you know, the crazy thing is, it you know, I know why we here, because people frustrated in the dating world. That's just the reality. There's a lot of frustrations in the dating world on both sides. Yeah. So when you listen to people, if you just, if we was to go to 5 major cities, like we went to the D and we rode the Q line all day, and we go to Chicago, get on their subway all day. We go to Atlanta, get on that MARTA all day. The conversations you will hear, New York, get on their subway, it'll all be the same. And the thing is, men getting tired of the women having more masculine energy. The females getting tired of the dudes having feminine energy where he got a lot to say, things like that. But it's funny. It's funny, man. I was telling somebody one day. Oh, yeah. I said, it's funny when you start asking a lot of the women what makes him have feminine energy, and they start breaking it down. It's very few that's really breaking down what we would consider true feminine energy. What they're calling feminine energy is a person, a lot of times, that's standing on their standards, their morals. Say you dating somebody who dresses a certain way, but you never met her at a strip club. You never met her and she was dressed like that. You met her the day that she just came from an interview or something. So you're thinking she dresses like this all the time. She's at work. You don't know what the situation is. And usually a person sometimes can fall into a situation where you don't know that person dresses as provocative. So you may get deeper into the relationship and say, hey, I prefer you not to wear those type of things when you go in public. We going to a dinner, my boy having a cookout. I prefer you not to dress like that around my boys. And some will tell you, that's a problem. Like, hey, say I've been dressing like this, and none of my other fellas, men had a problem with it. So I don't see why it's a problem for you. And you looking like, yeah, but I never met you wearing this kind of outfit. I met you when you was dressed. You was coming from that interview. I didn't know you. You see what I'm saying? But but they consider that in some cases the feminine energy, because the guy's standing on business and what his standards and his morals are. But that's considered sassy today.
Now, I first heard this sassy being with First Lady Terry and someone else on the show, and she gave the flip side of it, where dudes they want you to pick them up, open the car door, flowers or candy. And I'm sitting here like, I can't defend that. That do something.
Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. Now that's the other side. You're right. That's the other side. That's the true feminine energy that you're talking about.
I had the first time laughing. Like, wait a minute, what a camera? You making this up? Like, nah, Jeff, this is going on out here. Like, he looking at you to open his car door? What the hell? Really? And then they turned it, they called him sassy because of that. Now, granted, females can overdo it, like you saying, a dude having more traditional stuff. You want to call that sass. That's not sassy. If you want to be a wife, you're going to find a happy medium at some point, real talk. Because newsflash, he got to take you home to meet mom. So a lot of females out here like to dress very provocative, everything almost showing. You're right. Free country had a right to wear what you want to wear, but when you want to be a wife, and to my understanding, all women want to be a wife at some point, you got to pass the mom test. Because all the mom going to tell him when you leave, you can sleep with that hoe, but don't bring it back here. The hell, I taught you better than that. And you ain't going to have your son bringing someone like you home dressed like that. Just keep it all the way real. You can cover it up a little bit. I mean, it's time, place, everything. So it shouldn't be so offensive. Why he tripping? Because one, if he take you out, he already know he might need to shoot somebody. The dudes nowadays are way more disrespectful than they was back when we was coming up.
Man.
He got the yams and dams out. They like, man, what's up with you? Bump that. Like, whoa. Man, I'm not trying to go to jail tonight. I shouldn't even brought this girl here. Because you're going to be put in a situation like, this dude ain't letting nothing. I got to deal with him because he ain't backing off.
Man, you know, it's crazy. You said that, like I said, being that this the weekend, this came across my feed. The video looked like they was Latino, Latino couple and Latina girl, and guy came up out of nowhere, and you could tell they had a pool hall, the billiards room, and my man literally came up. You know, she was going around the other end of the pool table to get ready to queue up her side, and buddy came up, grabbed her waist.
Damn.
And, yeah, dude was, but you could tell in the video that he was drunk, but that ain't no excuse.
No,
dude was kind of,
he had to do what he wanted to do. Nah,
yeah, he grabbed her by the waist. So old girl kind of just nonchalantly smacked his hand off and pushed him to the side. Well, that ain't gonna be enough for the guy she with, which is probably her husband. So dude walked right over there, clocked my man, one hit a quitter, he was out. You know, and I'm looking like what's gonna happen if you do something like that, if not worse, depending on what city you in. Like where we from, most likely he gonna be taken out over something like that.
Yeah. And it does become a safety thing that some females probably don't think about on how, because you're an amazing, beautiful woman, but when you had that damn type stuff on, these dudes, they ain't respectful like they used to be. And unless y'all at a restaurant, but y'all going to pool hall, bowling, more where people are more close knit. If it's alcohol or down high as hell, they might feel they brave start walk up over there. Now, gotta deal with it. Because if I don't deal with it to herself, she's gonna tell the girl, my man's a little chumpy. He let this dude. So just on man principle, he gotta smack him up. So she know he'll protect her.
Yeah, you got the girl gotta feel protected in that situation.
Yeah. But if they dressed like that, that wouldn't add it. Yeah. They're gonna try to talk to female anyway, but dudes tend to be a little more disrespectful when they half naked almost with their outfit on.
Yeah. Yeah, I told y'all, man, you know, I dated a girl back in the D when I was there, and I remember one time she went to a gas station to get something. I'm pumping the gas. I'm not paying attention to what's going on in the gas station, is, you know, whatever. And when she came out, she get in the car and she was like, she waited. She did good because, you know, at that point she didn't know my temperament. So she waited till we pulled off, you know, and then she said, hey, you know, the guy in there, he giving me money and trying to give me money to, oh, you know what I'm saying, after you know, your man, and he is. I'm looking like, wait a minute. He gave you some money. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's back up to this part. Like, wait a minute. you took money from the man? You know, like, wait a minute now. You know what I'm saying? She like, no, he was trying to give me the money. I'm like, no, that ain't what you said. You said my man gave me the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get back to that part and everything. Yeah, so I was kind of stuck on that, but it was just letting me know if you wearing these provocative things, you can really get somebody in a bad situation depending on where we are, what part of town, and what time of the night.
Yeah.
Because clearly they don't respect me, you know. And I was just thinking in that moment, what if that was my wife? And she wasn't even what I would call provocative on that particular day. It was just jeans, nice little blouse, something what I call something light, just a normal day. I'm looking like if you would have seen her when she normally be dressing, you would have really been wilding out. So it was one of those things where it was good that I was focused on pumping the gas, and she didn't know my temperament, so she was like, I ain't gonna tell him all this till we get pulled off because I don't want no problems.
Now
so it made me think like sometimes your girl know how you are as her man, as her husband. It's some things she ain't even gonna tell you. She don't want you to go to prison.
Now, because be fair, flip side, remember the girl from Yaktown? We was at the music cafe and pointed her out.
Yeah,
my ex-wife.
Yeah,
we had went to, was it Chili's or Chi-Chi's back out when they had the showcase cinemas on Telegraph going in Pontiac. Was on a date. She had something more business sexy, but 6 foot thick. I go to the bathroom. I come back, and I just felt like something ain't right. What's going on? And she was real chill about it. Like, I'm like, what's going on? Like, man, like something weird. Something happened. Yeah, like 2 or 3 guys tried to talk to me when he went to the bathroom. Like they did. I'm starting to get upset. Like, okay, 1. 3 of y'all motherfuckers in here like that. Man, I'm probably trying to slap somebody, get some respect in this damn building. I don't care if I'm like, well, this was late 90s, so I ain't get my growth spurt yet. So I'm still maybe 5'5" somewhere. Like, man, my dad was a pimp for his past. I'm gonna slap me somebody. 3 cats came up to my damn table after I left. They're like, nah, I'm getting loud. Like, I wish these motherfuckers would come back and try to talk to why I'm here now. They so fucking brave. I'm like, nah, that's 3 people. What the hell? And I'm looking around to see who's gonna have a look. So I'm like, bring your ass back over here, dog. I'm gonna show you what Panhurst and Feek will do for you, dog. I get 1, but 3, that's a bridge too far. That's too disrespectful.
Man, you know what's crazy? What's crazy about that is I've been in that same similar type of situation, except for when I came back, it was obvious upset. She was obviously upset. I'm looking like, what happened? She's like, it was like 2, 3 guys just came up to me. They just seen you leave the table, and then they gonna come over and try to talk to me like, don't be like that. So it was more or less like she was hurt that dudes disrespect another man like that. Like, why does it have to be on that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She was looking at it like, I could truly be your wife, and somebody coming up, they seen how we sitting at the table together, and it wasn't no buddy kind of conversation, type of thing. And I was more shocked that she was so upset like that, because she was baffled by that. And I said, unfortunately, you got some guys who got a mentality of, if that's not one of their boys, they can care less, what y'all got going on. I said, then you got some dudes who they ain't gonna respect you if you in a marriage, if you're engaged, or your boyfriend situation. And then I said, everybody's running an excuse. Oh, he just drunk. No.
Oh no, you want to find out heaven and hell real with that type of disrespect. That's what time you on. Because if a man and woman coming there together just on game, you assume he with her. All right, who else up in here? Because granted, to her credit, I was still pissed. She started, nah, Jeff, chill out, man. I ain't think you get on. Like, man, don't Don't let the nerd fool you.
Don't
Don't do that. Don't do that.
do that.
All y'all
Hey.
come over here the moment I go like a pack of hyenas. It's like, but I guess I'm a little cute. I'm like, nah, girl, you fine shit. Hey, they kind of got me back in and okay, run the offense mode. Like, okay, let it go, Jeff.
It's I was gonna get your take on this. It's some YouTubers where they'll be going up the escalator and they'll end up grabbing your girl, touch your girl face.
Yeah, the face or the
Yeah,
hands.
yeah, or hand, something like that. Just to get a reaction, out
Yeah,
of you
yeah.
or whatever. And I always laugh at those videos because I was like, where we from, man, up there in the D, I've dated several women up there. If you touch them like that, they gonna end up grabbing your hand, damn near try to break it and swing on you. Like I'm talking about straight out the gate, swing
yeah,
on
they don't know you.
They don't know you like that. I'm talking about right out the gate, swing. I'm talking about straight. Back in the day, like, man, she gonna get fired on. He gonna get fired on.
I had some cats at the grocery store, I think earlier this year. They were doing a YouTube video. They had dreads, like they was twins, where asking for things for Ritz crackers or something. And then try to act like they're gonna walk off with it. And I'm like, okay. I mean, it ain't gonna end well for you, man. Well, no, I just walk off with it like I'm just gonna beat your ass. That's gonna happen. They want to expect that to be like, I'm giving you stuff for camera, man. Like ain't gonna end well for you. So go on what you want. No, I appreciate that, man. You got right into it. Like I get what you want, but don't be careful.
Be careful out here. Hey,
I saw one earlier that I think would have. I forgot to send it to you. Had you laugh. A dude was dressed like Freddie.
no, that's the one we talked about that one. We talked about that one because I was about to bring that one up.
And he shot at the dude. He took off running like, why you talking all this Freddie crap? He waiting on his Uber or whatever.
Hey, that's all
man. Go
Hey, I was about to say, man. First of all, I don't know what city that was, but in the South, because you could tell by the way he was talking. But people out here, it's Halloween. Y'all all think it's all fun and games, man. When you're dealing with grown men and women, you got to be careful out here, man, because it's people out here, with they CPLs, and
that's what 700 did. Like 700, like, oh, that's how much that boy costs.
Hey, when Buddy hit him with the pay, like he letting you know I ain't paid no 700 for nothing. Hey, because they got something way cheaper than that. But Buddy letting you know he got something on him that's worth that 700. He ready for it.
And the bad part, he kept calling him a bitch. Like,
yeah.
If you wasn't saying that, he probably would stay chill. But you keep calling him out of his name.
Calling my man out of his name.
Walking up on him. All right, I got to deal with you. And when he started letting them boys go, remember my man Roger, let him loose.
Hey, Buddy got up out of there quick then. And it's like, man, man. they got to stop all of these pranks, man. I always say, if you're going to prank people, it's got to be good pranks. Like it's a kid that I watch a lot of his videos. I like what he does. His name is Calvin, and I think he's in the Charlotte area. Okay. And Buddy, he'll go to the grocery store and he'll find people that wear wigs. Be like, let me give you this wig, and then he'll touch the people, take their wig off, and give them another wig. But his content is always real good. He'll pay for people groceries, things like that. So it's nothing that's like a distasteful type of thing. But it's a lot of distasteful and disrespectful things. I always say, don't get hurt out here.
It was one I saw where it was in the market where, like, the dude might either touch the girl butt or have a broom or something do it between her legs.
Oh yeah. I seen those type ones.
The big dude was her man, and so she's like, "Why are you doing that? What's wrong with you?" And he's just trying to talk a little stuff, and the old boy got up on him and started grabbing him like he about to. Hey, no, we're filming. This is YouTube. See. I'm like, dude, you need to do what the cats did with me. Hey, do you have a few minutes? I'm trying to do this little skit. Okay, they know what it is, but all that, you taking a chance with that random, they don't know what you're doing. because you're gonna get hurt.
Hey, and the way this world set up right now, Jeff, this ain't the time.
Nah, people on edge.
This ain't the time to be playing.
Government shut down. People ain't got they get their food stamp benefit.
Yeah, this ain't the time, man. People got a short tolerance right now, and you can't be on none of them foolish games, man, because people ain't playing, man. It ain't a ha laughing situation. It's one of those deals where you better know your audience when you're doing those pranks.
Now, that time a man knocked your books out of your hand helping old girl and you grabbed him, he's about to get in the hand of God. And we like, bro, stop, teacher coming.
Man, hey, hey, and you gotta think about it. The respect level that I had for y'all in the class to be able to stop mid-air like that, man. Cause I'm talking about I went all the way back to California with that hit. I was gonna come. I'm talking about if I would have connected, I think he would have been laid out. Like that would have been talked about for the rest of the year. Because
you had motion camera before the motion camera. Because as he's still going, trying to move back, you got a hand on it still coming. Oh, we had iPhone before iPhone with that moment, man.
Hey, man, that was crazy, man. That was crazy because it was like, you know, when we did that, we said it was amongst the fellas. We weren't supposed to do that to any female. That's just like them section fights. The girls wasn't involved in that. Cindy and Terry just found out about it just last year.
Mm-hmm.
they had no clue
for that.
They had no clue. 91 and 92, that type of hell we had to deal with.
And we weren't even dating none of the damn female. That's the damn bad. I'm mad you get lumped up if, well, you know, that's my girl, so I get why you jealous. We ain't even got the damn girl.
No, hey, one day, none of them, man. But it was like it was like that song Jermaine Dupri did. Y'all got hate your blood, you know. And I remember Keith and Kenneth. Kenneth, and who else was in our class? Keith, Kenneth, Darius.
Darius had Keith Stewart.
Yeah, Keith Stewart. That was it. So all I know is we came back from lunch one day or something, and they said, "Hey, we gonna tell y'all now. Section fight's about to start." I'm like, "Okay, what's going on?"
You know, I thought about we ain't really have no real tall people in the A1 class, man.
Maybe no, not in ours. We didn't. I think the tallest person in our class, if I'm not mistaken, was Tyrone Gordon, like 6'1".
Yeah, Tyrone, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, like we didn't have the 6'4s.
No.
You know what I'm saying? We had nobody 6'5" or 6'3", any of that. Everybody in our class, you know, probably anywhere between 5'5" to 5'8" for the most part.
Yeah, everybody had heart. One no punks.
No, everybody. I mean, when I tell you our class had everybody back, I remember when they first told me that, like, man, I'm looking like, I started thinking like, did I do something like y'all do know I sell the donuts to all these classes, man. Like I got to go to. That's the problem. Y'all don't realize. Like Mr. Ike gonna tell us to go over there. And that's all I kept thinking about, like, man. I'm looking like, man, when we go take them donuts, because I remember one time me and Darius got in trouble because, sure enough, we seen it was either 8'3s or 8'2s, and I'm looking like that was the class that had all the tall people over the 6 foot. I'm looking like, wait a minute now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't tell Mr. Ike, damn them donuts. We had to be smart. We had to choose. Go ahead, get to class. We'll get them. I had to bring them donuts when Mr. Ike is in the class. I wasn't bringing them donuts when he wasn't there. I'm like, nah.
They were serious about that section fight crap too. Like, dude,
that's what I'm saying. That was almost like, in a way, it was like a gang thing. Really, when you think about it,
like y'all really for real. Like, man, it's on site. Like, why? I'm like, man, my daddy left 7th grade. And I'm here dealing with y'all. I had
it was serious. But see, I remember telling you about it back then, and I remember the first thing you said, man, I ain't got time for them games. Man, I got other problems. I ain't worried about nobody. Then when you went to that bathroom that day,
Yeah.
I said, Jeff,
Yeah.
all I'm telling you is just don't go to these bathrooms by yourself. We got to go deep or don't go at all. That's all
Man,
I'm telling you.
that was a very eerie feeling to be washing your hands. Your name Jeff, right? Yeah. Wash your hands. Ain't you A1? No. Got the my dumb ass. Go grab the damn paper towel, Jerome. He's talking like a dumbass. Instead of introing to the door. Then one of them was like, nah, man, he is an A1. Why you lying, Jeff? No, I'm not. Then I took off. I think we had civics with Miss Edwards, and I ran into class and sat down. And Tyrone, Dominique, and Nar's like, Jeff, what's wrong? Like, they tried to get me. Charles, that section fight, like, yeah, dog. Like, man, I ran straight from the bathroom to here. Like, damn, he was running ass. Like, hell, fuck you, running ass. They were laughing. The girls would laugh like, they really doing that? Like, yeah, this is real. I didn't realize how real this was. I really did.
I forget one of the dude's names, but he was like 6'1", and Montel like 6'4". So me and Darius walking down the thing because we get ready to go do the donut thing. So then as soon as I turn that corner, I'm looking like, no, man, that ain't them. Then I looked up. You know how you see somebody that's on site, and that was what the class they was in. It was on site because they was over there, and I think it was 8.5s and 8.4s.
Okay.
And because prior to us coming, 8.1s was the honors class. When we got
they was on that bull like we won. Like, man, what the hell? We smart.
So they basically said, basically it's not really one. So 8.4s got some y'all. So basically we had too many smart kids. So now it's 8.4s and 8.1s. So it was always a thing. So I'm looking like, man, so we go into the hallway and I'm seeing it because, back then, Darius, man, I don't know why, he just always had to do extra stuff to prove himself. And I told him this ain't the time. Sometimes you got to know.
Yeah,
you got to know when to hold and know when to fold.
Yeah,
so I was looking at it. I said, hey, man, we could do this one or two ways. We could get these easy lumps in or not. Or you got to see this next hallway right here? We got to go past Miss Edwards, and you got to hit these flights fast and hard. We can't even look back. and man, next thing you know how Darius is. He get the trash talk. Man, what's up? What y'all want to do?
Yeah, he would. Yeah.
Hey, Darius got to. I had to say that dude so many times back in 8th grade when we get out of school. So that dude said, what's up? What y'all want to do? Soon as he said do, they took off. So before I can even get started, he gone. He didn't jump. He went back down the same flight that we was on.
Oh, hell no.
So I'm doing the decoy at that point. So I'm going on the side where the principal's office was at, because on that side, I knew more staff over there. You can't be on that bullshit.
You can't. No, you can't.
I'm clearing flights of stairs. Boom, boom. I cleared the 2 flights. I come back into the class. Mr. Ike like, what the hell the damn donut? Mr. Ike, man. I said, man, somebody had let a dog come in. He said, a dog? I said, hey, man, I don't know who brought a dog. I don't know if they blind or what, but the dog I can't bring them damn donuts in here right now. Mr. Ike was looking at me like, man, these damn 2 dummies. I got the wrong food doing this stuff. Roslyn used to tease me all the time. Like, she's like, Jerome, why you be lying to Mr. Ike like that? I'm like, look, I ain't got time to be getting cussed out. We already got these section fights. I can't tell them the truth, so I gotta lie at this point. I can't snitch about all this stuff because everybody gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, you've been shunned by snitching. Why you tell we doing section fight? We weren't really gonna beat you up. Like, that ain't the point.
That ain't the point.
I ain't here for that. We ain't here for none of that, man. What's wrong with y'all?
we here for a good time, not a long time.
Then they finally squashing it in the school. You're like, man, we really were gonna think we all had to be in a room together. Something like, we weren't really trying to fight y'all. We just trying to fun. Like, dude.
Yeah, remember we did. We actually it kind of squashed when we went and did that scared straight thing because we was right with them.
Yeah, that bullshit. I was the man for like 5 minutes. She was laughing at my joke. She was feeling your boy. They tell me look at a damn jail cell. I'm like, you motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
That vibe wasn't the same after that. Like,
Nope.
that was a moment stolen from me because you trying to prove we the honors kids. Why are we looking at jail cells?
Yep.
That just show how smart and dumb grown-ups can be. We're the honor kid that you showing this is gonna be your life if you don't stay on the right path. Like, are you really serious right now?
Mm-hmm.
Where is our rap sheet that they don't come to class, they got bad grades, they out. You ain't got none of that on none of us. You just here wasting our time. Like, come on, man. But that was looking back on that was a fun times though, even getting chased. And for me, it took my mind off a lot of that because it was still fresh. My father died in 7th grade, that early 91.
Yeah, and you know, I can honestly say when we was in 8th grade, at least I don't recall, because we honestly didn't get, we was cool, but we didn't get close until that summer before the 9th grade. So you had no reason to talk about your personal life like that. So I never knew. You know what I'm saying? When we was in that school year, I never knew what you was going through. And everything that school year. So it's crazy. It's crazy. You ain't never just sit there and just be gotta be like on Darius mode. Cause I honestly, when I go back and look at that, I really don't know what he had going on in his life, man. Like, to be honest with you, maybe he had some stuff going on where he really was on that. Like, hey, because he used to get into it with a lot of people from 7th grade. Cause I was in class with him 7th grade and 8th grade. And it was always something. And whenever you really see a student like that, it's something else going on. Like they got something, you know what I'm saying, at the home front, something's going on where, you know, you getting into it with that many people. So that's why when you said your pops had passed away in 91, I'm shocked with all the stuff that we was going through 8th grade that you didn't hit. You couldn't have been in a stage of anger, not in school. Because if you would have been in that stage of anger at school, you would have had way more fights.
Nah, because everybody that was in 7-1s that second semester of 7th grade, they knew. And they all
most of them was in your 8-1s.
Yeah. So the ones from that transferred over to knew. But the everyday, you all right, Jeff? Like, man, I don't want to talk to y'all right now. But because of his death, that led me to start writing songs. That's why 8th grade wrote that long ass song I was showing everybody, like, Jeff, that's too long. Like, man, y'all don't know nothing. So I just started retreating more to, if I was at the table, I'd write a song. Instead of, because I already knew he was old, like, man, if he gets to 96, he's going to be in a wheelchair because he old as hell. His health bad. And then I had surgery that summer, so I'm like, don't let anybody kick you. So I'm really, because that time Jerome got into it, sitting there, I'm like, hey, y'all got chill, man. I ain't going back to the hospital.
Oh man, and you know,
just wrong.
Yeah, and you know what was crazy about that is I'm on the other end, so I couldn't get there quick enough because of the way I sit. I sit next to Mr. Ike's table, so when that transpired, I'm just looking in all like everybody else, like, whoa, this
I was getting out the way. They're like, why even like, I just had surgery months ago. You ain't going back to the hospital for this. y'all feel the need to be throwing chairs and fight. I'm 8th grade was stay out the way, Jeff.
Yeah,
so
bro.
All the way healed up, brother, to stay out the way. I don't need no problems. You're bad enough your dad gone. I don't need to be in the hospital again.
Yeah, man.
But it was a lot of fun times through all the stuff we've been through. And it's amazing when you look back on how stuff we dealt with. God gave us the type of strength to endure and keep pushing. Like now people deal with stuff, they crash the fuck out.
You know, like I said, it honestly, when you really look at it, it was really, I was just talking to who I was talking to earlier about that. Carlos. I was talking to Los, and I was telling them, man, back in sixth grade, I was really trying to figure out life, if you will. You know what I'm saying? But if I would have really been on some anger management, not even managing anger, but just uncontrollable anger, I would have had way more fights because it was a lot of opportunities to be in that, because people would say sideways things to Dale, but I knew they was really talking about me. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how they would do it. That because I didn't get a guess for sixth grade. I went to King.
Okay.
Because
King
King had
Joe was there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. That's how that. But no. So, hold on. I didn't know. I met Joe when I came to guest.
I met Joe in the sixth grade.
I met Joe when I came to guest. So I think he went to guest originally in sixth grade.
Yeah. I had to say his life.
Even though, which is crazy, even though his house right across the street, you would think he would have went to King, but he never. I guess he wanted to just go to the middle school or whatever, however it worked. But I was over there at King, and I just meant what I used to catch flack about, because me and Dale, it's only one sixth grade. We're in the same class, and so
y'all.
Yeah, so that was the first time. That was the first time I ever had a class with him, and homeroom, and you got different classes. So I'm like, hey, and people, they ain't got no choice but to know we cousins. You know what I'm saying? And I remember plenty of days where he could have got upset and be ready to fight. And I told him, I'm like, hey man, don't get upset at words. If people ain't touching us, let all that stuff. So, because I understood.
I was.
That, you know what I'm saying? I understood. If you ain't touching me, man, ain't no need of me putting your hands. Because my thing is, I didn't want to get expelled, be at home. Because for me, school was an escape. School was an escape to be around friends, have a little fun, things like that.
Yeah, it was.
Because you got to think about it. I got more female cousins than I do male cousins. Me and Dale the same age, but I got more female cousins. They don't always want to play video games.
No,
they don't. You know what I'm saying? They doing girl stuff. They doing each other hair. They want to go skating. They talking about going to the movies. Damn them damn movies. You know what I'm saying? and everything, because they'll have you laughing sometimes. They'll tell you how when I play, but they say this, but they'll give me more just do. They forget what I used to do. I used to ask them all the time, y'all want to play the game? No, I want to play that damn little ass. That's how they treated me. Like, I want to play that little ass shit. Like, hey, it's damn Mario. You don't want to play? You don't want to play Sonic? You don't want to play? I'm talking about games that girls would like.
Damn.
They would hit me with that. Like, no, I don't want to play that. I'm like, okay. So then. Wow. Here I am, get some sleep in the middle of the night. What you hear in the middle of the night? Damn Sonic going. I'm looking like, but during the day, you don't want to play the shit. Like, wait a minute. So you want to play Sonic in the middle of the night, but when I ask y'all to play, y'all don't want to play. So that's what I understood. Man, you ain't no need of you trying to understand these ladies. They all different, man.
Yeah, I mean, I said we used to play Mario together. Mario 3. So we finally beat the damn thing.
Yeah, beat it, man. We had Sonic. We used to have we had the pad, pad where you could do the running games, the Olympic games and stuff.
Oh man, Derek had that. We started cheating, man. When he did a hurdle, we started using our hands.
Oh, so that was smart. That was smart.
Yeah, I was like, man, look, we done done this for an hour now. I'm too damn tired.
Yeah, what we used to do, we actually, because it had 6 positions on there. And we all be running on that thing, man. My grandmother would get so hot with us. And I don't know why we didn't think to put the thing in the basement.
Yeah, that wouldn't cut back.
Yeah, if we would have thought to put it in the basement, we wouldn't have had no problems. But man, we would get cussed. It got to the point to where I just had to leave it alone, man. I'm like, man, we got to stop playing this, because, like you said, that's when we got smart. We used the hands, because everybody being heavy foot, and it was too much for her, so she couldn't handle that. But we never did think to put the game in the basement. But because if we would have put it in the basement, we wouldn't have had no problems.
Did y'all have the RBI baseball game?
We never did get the baseball.
Man,
I had a lot of the games, because I used to try to keep my games more basketball,
Okay.
When it was time to switch. Well, once it got to the Genesis, a lot of the games that I didn't have, I would go over there to Kevin's and them and trade the game and then get whatever. But I started getting more once we started getting up like 8th grade, 9th grade. It was basketball, football. It was always sports at that point. I never did really get into the Mortal Kombat and what's the name? I played him, but I was never that good.
Man, I was gonna fight my cousin once at his house. Yeah, anybody here like what you say? Yeah, at his, I'm ready to fight. We playing the RBI baseball game, and he did tell me like, Joe, I'm playing with the National League. You should get the American League. Like, what's that? It's the All-Star team. Man, I'm gonna get this team. I don't know, Tiger, whoever the hell got like. Don't get mad with his ass whipping out. I'm like, man, bump that National League team. It is not registering. These are the best players of the National League. You only got this one little team with a few hitters. Man, when I tell you this dude got the hitters row. By the damn third inning, it's like 15-3. I'm like, man, I'm gonna sock this. I'm gonna just follow. And I guess his dad or grandma saw I was getting mad like Jeff. And get mad because he did tell you he got the All-Star team, boy. You ain't paying attention, let it register. These are nationally All-Star players. They all
the best players.
You got a regular team with 2 or 3 good players. All his players good. And they had like a murder roll like the Yankees where throw the ball, not home run. Like, and he just talking cash shit. Take this one with you. I told you to get the American League. You bum. I'm getting you. I'm like,
man,
give his ass a left.
I remember a Nintendo when we had Nintendo over there. It was a game called Ring King.
I remember that.
Man, to me, that was better than Mike Tyson Punch Out because man, you can hit somebody so hard you knock them out the ring, man. That was the best thing ever. You just see the dude float like that.
Now we were fiend out like crackheads over the Mortal Kombat game.
Oh, okay. So y'all had got good on that.
Because I used to be one just get all the buttons. And I'm playing with Kano, and we playing before you know it. The screen got dark. You heard finish. I'm like, what the hell going on? And he yanked his heart out like, what? John and Darren like, oh, you did the finish. Oh, hell no. I got figured out. I'm like, I don't know what I did. So now we're really looking through the main, like how you do the moves. And then when we learned how to do it, that's all we was on.
Yeah.
Get over here. We was fiend out. That one in Tekken, we was fiend out.
Hey, now Tekken, I did get that one. I forget what number, but I remember that Tekken was next level.
Kuza, he run up on you, get you to the ground, and he punch you in the face. So disrespectful.
Yeah, that was the bear, right?
Nah, because.
Or was that the guy that wrestled the bear with the scar?
Nah, Kazuza was something like a Bruce Lee looking type person.
Oh, okay, yeah. I remember you talking about that.
And I guess Jen, his kid, they could run up on you, knock you down, and just start punching you like
start wailing on you
that all day. Just be disrespectful.
Yeah, I used to play with the dude that had the scar, who they said.
Oh, that dude discovered them power bombs he get.
Yeah, that dude power bombed you, man. Hey, it was a wrap.
Then Street Fighter.
Man, I can't tell you how many nights we would be playing the game, and he would come over there. We'd be playing. Then when I was over there on Harlow, he'd be over there. We'd play that Madden. Man, we used to have a Madden game. See, like now Madden is more realistic. Like the players get tired.
Yeah, I remember they brought the ambulance out there. On Madden 92, like getting the ambulance out. Damn.
Hey, remember they used to say. You remember they used to run you over there. Be like, "There's a man down."
Yeah.
Hey, what was that game we used to play on Hartwell? Me, you, and Kurt, Tom, and the person get College Game Day.
Oh, man.
Man, remember you could hit, or NFL Game Day, the one where you hit somebody so hard that it say broken jaw.
Yep. You had that. You had Coach K, NBA Live.
That Coach K was that. Now, honestly, that game was disrespectful because I remember everybody thought they was good.
Beautiful.
Everybody thought they was good. So you telling me stories at school, man. I'm doing this to people. I'm beating people by 50. I'm beating about 40. Can't nobody mess with me. I'm like, Jeff, you talking good, but you need to come on Hartwell, man. Cause I'm done with the talking. We could do a playoffs. Cause Kurt was talking good, Tom talking good, everybody talking good.
But didn't I kick everybody's ass?
Hey, you whooped everybody until we played our championship. Remember we did the playoffs.
That don't count, man. Because I was too much trash, and God just intervened like, Jeff, that's too much. There's no way in hell you catch a rebound from the free throw line and glad to have court. No, Jerome. That shit don't happen on the game.
Hey,
I know what God
but you know what was bad is you and I played with the same team. We was whooping everybody up. So when I actually had to play against you, that's what was frustrating because I'm like, Jeff ain't never played with nobody else. I have. So I went and got the UNLV team while you got with the start. Yeah,
man,
so I got the 91 UNLV.
Man, I broke so many bad boys on people like just say daddy, that's all. Because it's a
and the game was disrespectful because you was pointing at the people like this.
Yep. It got to the point I could magic backboard break. No, it ain't. Like, I don't know who this dude with the fro is, but that dude always break the backboard, so he getting live all night long.
Those were the good old days, man. I hadn't played Madden on those games in a minute.
Yeah, remember the running gun at the arcade?
That dang running gun, NBA Jam, all them ones.
It's at the shoes. That's me. Charles always played with Phoenix Barker leaving from the half court line, doing the spin around dunkers, but like, this is disrespectful. But I love the disrespect. I love the trash talk. Like, I don't like someone me.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. When they came on that NBA Jam, it was something about just having them players, the 2-on-2, before you get your hair cut, and somebody talking trash, and you was just able to go in there and be playing the game.
And that was a dope barber spot up there by Hartwell. You playing the game, getting a haircut like that. They got okay. Anybody was
that was a nice little run. They lasted about 2 years, a year and a half.
Yeah, that was a dope little. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, they had a nice little setup. You know what I'm saying? That was crazy. I seen a lot of people coming there, and you know the game's evolved since then because that was still back on the Sega Genesis days and the Super Nintendo. Now you got Xbox and PlayStation.
I was playing my nephew Cleo in his dad room years back. I don't know which 2K game it was, and I had the Lakers. He was beating my head, and it was like I was looking at my old self just talking mad trash. His dad like, Teddy Bear, you getting your ass kicked, man. You gonna do something like, I'm gonna figure out this controller. This fourth quarter, it's gonna be holding ball game. He up like 30, just like, man, you ain't coming back. Like, okay. And keep that same energy when I start coming back. I start figuring out with Shaq and Kobe. I'm like, daddy in the house now. Time to put the kids to bed. We start running up on them. Man, so control. Like, no, wasn't wrong with the controller, dog. We talking all that shit for 3 quarters. I told you I'm gonna figure out this controller. And I'm do what I normally do. I beat people ass on the sticks. But you didn't believe me. You think I'm old, I don't know nothing. Take that damn dump. Get that shit out of here. Like, beat you back 15, huh? You okay? You want a hug from your dad? Man, shut up, Uncle Jeff. I'm just saying, dog, because you were talking cash money to you, boy. But you got quiet for a quarter when Shaq and Kobe just throwing live, blocking, like, okay. Were you there when he's playing spades upstairs? When me and Derek's on team against Yanel and Khalil Friend?
No. I heard the stories though.
Man, his friend was talking cash shit. I'm just sitting there like, man, I ain't really focused. We just playing. And Yanel like, hey man, tone that down. Jeff chilling. We just playing. He ain't really locked in. Be quiet. Don't kick the bear. And everybody like, cause they like, dang, Jeff, he's very competitive coming to sports. He just like, he don't care. And he just kept talking. I'm like, I'm still the greatest man alive. I don't say that shit more. I'm just that dude. But I say I gotta teach your young ass something. See, I talk trash winning or losing. I don't do this front running shit you doing.
Right.
And I just start calling on the cards had there, like, I'm just gonna take the decks. Like, no, keep talking. You the crowd is watching. Come on, entertain us. You got the Gibbs going. Let's go. He started, oh, you're in there. Give us those books. Keep going. Game ain't over yet. Come on. Jonell heated, like, told your ass, be quiet. He take you to the damn well. He gonna drink it. Like, I was just trying to have a friendly little game, but you want to keep talking. I love to talk shit. I'm gonna talk winner or loser. I can respect you if you do that, but you only talk shit when you winning. You a sucker ass dude to me.
Yeah,
Anybody do that when you winning.
Man, it's been plenty of days of trash talking on them games. And like I said, once we had got to Cooley, it was just crazy because once we started going to the, if you really think about it, once we started going to them basketball games, it kind of took away from really playing the game.
Yeah, because I was talking trash people parents. Lord, I was.
Hey, that was funny that day, man.
That took about her someone like, yo,
my man said number so. I think it was that Southfield or Southfield Lathrop.
It may have been referee we played, and I was really talking trash to that dude.
Yeah, that was referee. Yeah.
I'm like, did you show him Isaiah Magic tape on being a point guard? Because he don't know nothing. Man, be quiet. I'm just saying your boy don't know nothing. It's your job to teach him as that. You failed at your job, sir. I'm sorry, you failed at it.
Hey.
Oh, he got stripped again. Damn.
Man, them games used to be crazy, man. Like I always used to tell people, when I first seen the Bud the Rim, I thought that was Cooley.
Yeah, I thought that too. And I was like,
I just thought they changed the curtains and everything. I was like, man, they filmed that. That gym was set up the same exact way our gym was set up.
And we used to run people like, oh my goodness, damn, we got 100 today, 50. I didn't think they would get 100. Damn.
Yeah, man.
That's ass
we definitely that 95 team should have definitely won the chip.
Man, 95, 96 should have won city and state, but pride before the fall. You always got to respect your opponent.
We had the talent. We had the talent.
So I would have loved to see us play Flint Northwestern with a team, Cleves and all them. I think that probably could have went to overtime.
Oh man, I told you the story when we got up to state before we started talking about the clothes and all that. When we got up to state, we had this orientation thing that was mandatory. So all athletes, everybody had to be there if you was freshman. Okay. And you walked around that it's over there by the ice hockey arena. It's called Munn Field. Okay. And all of us had to go in there. You had to scan your ID. And that was my first time meeting him. And I said, hey, man, me and Randy, I was like, hey, man, I said, we got one question for you, man. We went to Cooley. And I said, what did y'all think about us when we had lost to Persian that day? He said, man, we thought y'all was going to blow them out. And he said, that's why if y'all notice, if you was at that game, we started rapping the Thug Life when we seen Persian winning because we weren't worried about them. We was more concerned about y'all. Like, hey, if they get there, we can't mess around. And he said, that's why y'all heard that chant. When the pressure's on, it's a hit. Ski mask extra dash in the clip. Don't nobody move when we walk. And they was saying that because me and Snipes was up there looking like, man, these dudes serious. Like that was deep over there. You know, we over there doing the COO, but they was over there. I was like, when they seen us losing like that, they started doing that chant. I'm like, hey, them dudes ready. That's when I seen. I was like, they built different. I was like, them dudes. We sitting over here doing the Cooley chant. They over there doing the Thug Life chant. I was like, yeah, they ready.
You played Thug Life. Yeah, you on something.
Yeah, I was like, that's when I knew. I was like, them boys ready. He said that they knew they was gonna beat Persian, but they was more concerned about us. So they was really thinking we was gonna make it there. So that's what he said they was prepared for. But he said when they realized Persian, he said that they not being overly confident, but they knew that they was gonna win basically because they was already ready for their.
I knew that could only have like that one or two dudes.
Yeah, they had what's his
I don't
name,
know
Willie
what
Mitchell.
it was about them. We just kept little brother in them. They're like, man, we ain't scared of y'all. And they couldn't get over that. Like, they not scared of us. But
Yeah,
y'all ain't locked in.
that was crazy, boy.
You know? Yeah, great times. Well, what you doing for health?
Man, we're gonna talk health this week, man. I'm gonna have to stand on business again with mental health. For those that don't know, my mom's passed away on Monday. Anybody that lost their mother out there, they understand. I'll be back home with the family, and it's one of those things, man, where you're gonna go through the grieving stages. But for me, I try to do it the way that they do it in the Bible, and the way they do it in the Bible is they mourn. So you're gonna go through the 5 stages. But I don't have any anger. I didn't have any denial or isolation. I don't have the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, the bargaining. I'm not in a depression stage. So I accepted it. You know what I'm saying? I had the opportunity to see her over the last 5 years, have her health slowly decline more and more each year. And so I was prepared. That's why I moved her down here in 23. So the last 2 years, I seen her more than I did since I moved. You know what I'm saying? When I was up there, I got a chance to see her that much, but I've been gone now since '02. So, you know, I was appreciative of that, man, because sometimes you don't have the time to say goodbye. You know, so I'll say to everybody out there, man, if you still have your mom, you still have your dad, to say you love them as much as possible, that you hug them as much as possible, because tomorrow's not promised. And that's what I would say, man, that mental health, because that depression thing kicks in, it'll wear you out, and you'll find yourself doing things that you probably hadn't done since you was younger, like drinking every day, like smoking every day, you know, popping pills every day. And I can honestly say that that's not my story. I hadn't even picked up a bottle, to be quite honest with you. I actually was fasting during these last couple of days. And so I'm done with my fast now. So that's where your strength comes from. For me, it's the fast. You know, when somebody like that, somebody significant in your family, just try that, folks. Try that morning. And I forgot the part about the weeping. It's okay to cry. Fellas in particular, it's okay to cry. Don't hold all that in. I don't care if you in prison. I don't care if you got a girl, no girl. It's okay to cry. It's okay to let it out. And the amount of people who's reached out to me in the family and friends of the family, it's been powerful. Co-workers, it really means a lot, because you see people go through things and you might reach out, but you really see who for you when you in your storm, and how many people reaching out and going out of their way to reach out to you. So I've been appreciative of that. And so that's my take on the health, is the mental health, just to keep yourself out of that depression. And honestly, today was my first day back in the gym for a week. So that part sucked, because I just been handling business and just making sure my mind was right before I go in there and not be doing anything. So back in there, I call that back in the lab. Like how you go to the studio, that's my lab. I'm back in the lab again. So I felt good, man. I'm good, bro.
Yeah, I ain't think you would bring it up. You know, that's one thing. Strong man, and bring it up and let people know about that.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
And my goal for this 100th episode was to, whatever we talk about, try to make you laugh. Give you a little time period where you can laugh your head off, crack some jokes. We got a lot of real shit that's coming up in days ahead.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. It's everybody I talk to, they say it's a feeling, the hole that's never, filled. type of thing. But I always say, as we get older, you and I in particular, when you lose your dad at an earlier age, you felt pain before. So you know what pain feels like.
Yeah.
So, you know, this time around, like I said, I was fortunate to be able to prepare over these last 5 years and these last 2 years in particular, because she was here in my backyard. She started out here at the house, and then when she was having those seizures, she went in and to the senior living, and I was up there as often as I could with work and everything in the weekends. And like I said, I don't have none of the regrets, the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. You know, we chopped it up. We had some good times. Times I had to get on her, you know, eating and not eating. But the good thing is, you know, she's at peace and not suffering. So I've been telling everybody, you know what I'm saying, I'm good with that. But right now I'm getting my mind and my heart ready for my aunts, because I know that that's going to be serious for them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the second one out of 6 of the girls, and that's when the reality set in. Like I've been talking to each one different calls, and I can see where as each day get closer, the conversation is changing, and I'm like, yeah, it's about to hit you. You ain't already admitted to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just sitting back like, yeah, it's getting real. You know.
Yeah, and that might have been mental health, besides the constant working out. Because before the show, I was a little depressed about stuff like, okay, well, stuff going in the right direction. It's coming up to a year you've been laid off, but God holding you down. And you about to do the 100 episode with your bro, so you got to get your head right, because be there for your brother. That dude need to laugh. I know he got some real shit on his brain cell, so alien head, whatever we're going to talk about. That dude need to fall back in the chair. You done your job. Like, okay. Yeah, you fell back a few times, like job accomplished.
Yeah, man. No, I appreciate that, man. Like I said, I always tell everybody, I always been one when, you know, like my grandmother passed, with Kevin and them, they pulled me through. And we still was playing basketball, still doing those different things. And it's one of those things, man. So anybody out there lost a loved one recently, you know what I'm saying? We pass on our condolences. We'll keep you all in our prayers. But it's one of those things every day you reaching for strength, and you know, you got to know where your help come from. And for me, I'm like Jacob, where he said, as for me and my household, you know, we serve the Lord. So I each and every day, man, like I said, I just came off that fast, and now I'm getting my mind, my heart ready for everybody else. You know, these last couple of days was for me. Now I'm getting prepared for everybody else.
Yeah, it's gonna be something. But I'm gonna see your old Snaggletooth self.
Hey man, I'm gonna definitely link with you. Definitely link with you, man. Lord willing, on Sunday. I don't know what you got your plans, but Sunday is gonna be the day I will be. You know what I'm saying, seeing what's up with everybody, because I gotta stay in it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stay active, as I call it.
My birthday ain't doing nothing November 2nd. I know we're supposed to have another meeting for the reunion stuff later that day, I believe. But in that,
nah, yeah, you got to do something, man. You gotta. I know you there's certain things you can eat and can't eat, but we'll figure it out.
Man, I love to get some junk food.
I bet you do. Hey, I bet you do, man.
I'm the president.
It is some things that you can, like. One thing that I think you need to invest in, if you haven't already, you might can find it at the dollar store now. You need to probably get that Patti LaBelle cookbook for diabetics. She got one for diabetics, because the one I have it from my mother-in-law. You know, when she had passed, we ended up getting it, and I'm pretty sure now it's this many years. It's probably at the dollar store if you look through the books or whatever. But this is a good one, man. Put that in, because you can actually make something that won't spike your blood sugar, whatever that is.
I mean, zero sugar cake and ice and ice cream. Like, You can imagine it's your German chocolate cake. You can imagine it's the slutty goodness.
Yeah, man.
I got a vivid imagination.
You got to, man. You got to, bro.
Yeah, but Black Thor coming, so 224. No, it's gonna be up in the air for at least a good month. Don't look at me. I'm pretty now. Don't look at me. Wearing 2X's again, I ain't gonna know how to act.
Yeah.
But that'd be good to try to see you in person because there's a lot of shit going on. And I already know how close knit your peoples are. You always been one a forward thinker to see the chessboard. And some of them, they just starting to, as you hearing, like, it ain't sunk in yet.
Yeah.
November 3rd with the whole festive stuff that's for it.
Yeah.
You're going by Halloween, you're gonna be damn.
Yeah. That's why I had to take this week and do everything I needed. Because I knew going into this weekend, I was like, okay, I'm gonna need both days for football. NBA is back. I catch the highlights on that, but both college, NFL, and then when I go into next week, I got to be prepared because I'm gonna be getting those calls, and now I got to be in go mode to help them get across that. Hey, I'm feeling like this. I thought about this. And everything. So that's why I'm like, yeah, I got to be ready, man. Because
I keep on praying.
That's where we are, man. Yeah. So keep us in the prayers, man. And like I said, I hate to see you under these conditions, but ironically, it's your birthday weekend. So I look at that and say, man, that's
first I said the shit out loud, like, man, my birthday on a Sunday. Fuck this.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's
Can't go
that's
to the
crazy, man.
Go outside, really got the bread, be wilding like fuck.
Yeah, man. No, man. You gotta
can't drink.
Like I said, man, we gonna figure out something for you.
Yeah.
We're gonna figure out something, man. What's your closing remarks for the? Oh, I guess I gotta go. The closing remarks, man. We hit on a little bit of everything. Having some fun tonight, laughing. I'll say this: as we are approaching Halloween, whether you believe the holiday or not, we're doing trunk or treats for the kids going to the churches and things. My thing is, regardless of whether you believe it or not, it's the season where we got to be safe out here. You got government workers who been laid off and not working and working for pennies for the last 4 weeks, and I just really hope and pray that this thing don't last much longer because I can foresee people crashing out more. I can foresee people, starting to see an uptick in different things happening in their neighborhoods and cities. So everybody just be on the alert, be aware of your surroundings, and definitely be safe because whether you celebrate the Thanksgiving holiday or not, it's around the corner. And some people won't have money this year like they did last year. And Christmas is definitely around the corner in 2 months.
Yep.
So, people really want to do things for their children and things like that. So I would just say, put your focus on protecting yourself and your family and making sure you aware of your surroundings, whether you're going to work, coming home from the supermarket, things of that nature, because we in some weird times right now.
Yeah. My closing marks. First, I humbly give it all to God that during the pandemic, He put it on me to start middle ground and pop the trunk with the phone, put it on my YouTube channel, and it grew to a ground floor sports show, and everybody that been on the platform helping out and giving people opportunity. Maybe there's something they never thought about doing, and they might do more with it. Definitely the audience, because I had no vision of what none of this would do. So for the fact that this show and all of them have over 5 countries or more, that rock with it.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciative. Really, really appreciative. We reached 100 episodes. We try to give you the best content, our authentic selves about it, and have fun doing it. Educate, entertain, have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Check in on your peoples. Always hydrate. Drive responsibly. And we'll be back the week after my birthday. We're going to talk some yet.
Yes, sir. We're coming back full effect. Have a good night, folks.
All right, have a good one.
All right, later.
Thanks for tuning in to the latest episode of Ground Floor. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you want to check out any of my merchandise, you can go to Amazon.com for my books or my music. Merchandise will be coming soon. Like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Middle Ground with J.L. Lee. And tune in next week.
Mm-hmm.